we just need all drivers to start making their way back out here so we can talk about tandems. All drivers make their way back out here. Making an announcement out there and we'll get rolling. Alright, drivers are making their way to the track, and then we can roll through how this is going to work. The starting order, first couple of battles we got today. We'll crown some new tandem champions, and then we got the drift game right after tandems. And then it'll be open track until we close. So we got about an hour and a half of competitions going down right now. See all drivers bring their stuff back out. We're getting rolling here.
Put it on live chat.
Drivers are making their way out to the track for the tandem show. Need all drivers out here. The first couple battles, just so you know who needs to be ready first. First battle of the day is going to be Kyle versus MST Mike. Kyle versus MST Mike, you guys are up first. Second battle is going to be Zach versus Taylor. Third battle is going to be Cheeseburger versus Kevin. So once again, it's Kyle versus Mike, Zach versus Taylor, Cheeseburger versus Kevin. And then we got a couple more battles in round one, and then we got a bunch of drivers that already advanced to round number 2 because of the 22 people bracket.
What's the bracket looking like?
You're first.
Really?
Yeah. You are, I'm not even kidding, you're
Not
first.
joking?
Not joking, you are
Okay.
first. So get your stuff ready.
I was talking about batteries, so I thought I knew that immediately. Like last time, normally I'm like the first race, so. You're first. Like first time, shoot, you over with Q. No, I got 11 minutes to go. Like last time.
Alright guys, bring them out. We'll give it another minute to get everyone back here. That way I can answer any questions you guys have before we roll into the competition. So bring your cars out, come on out. Bring your bodies out. Should have 22 drivers back here. Looks like we got the majority of the other one. And then if you're not here and you have questions or make a mistake later, it's your own fault for not being back here. We're getting there. We're getting there. We are going to go to dead tracks. If you want to park your car somewhere, that way we can all hear. And I'm just going to roll through a couple of things quickly. So come on, keep piling in here so you guys can hear me. And then just throw up a hand if you have questions. So keep piling in. We're going to go dead tracks. Hey Cody, is there any other people out there like waiting to come in driver-wise? Or are drivers, come on in. Drivers, come on in. Drivers. listen up. First, and this is round number 1. So if you don't hear your name, it means you qualified in the top 10. And you moved into round number 2. So if you're qualified 10 or higher, and you don't hear your name, it means you're in round number 2, and you already got 5 points today to go to your point score. So battle number 1 is Kyle versus MST Mike. Battle number 2 is Zach versus Taylor. Number 3 is going to be Cheeseburger versus Kevin. Number 4 is going to be Nico versus Steven W. Battle number 5 is Eloy versus Memo. Battle number 6, last battle of round number 1 is Ricky versus LC. So if you heard your name, make sure you're ready because you guys are going to be up first. If you didn't hear your name, just stick around until we get rolling. You guys are going to be in round number 2.
You said cheeseburger was going to get 2?
Cheeseburger, Kevin L. Kevin L. So once again, if you just heard your name, you are up. Track's still dead. Don't drive on the track. I can go in here, dude. All right. The way Tandems works, we got a couple of new people. So if you have additional questions, feel free to ask one of the veteran drivers out here. So the way Tandems works is 2 at a time. You're going to be a lead car and you're going to be a chase car. You're going to do both. So you get 2 runs. Us 3 are going to judge those 2 runs, and the best driver with the combined best 2 runs then moves on. Single elimination. Whoever qualified first or higher of the 2 that are battling is going to go first, and I'll let you know who that is when you're going to the line. I'll say so-and-so is leading first, so-and-so is chasing. You're going to do your run, you're going to come back, you're going to switch positions, you're going to do it again. The lead car is basically doing what we did qualifying. So you're aiming for those clipping points. You're trying to keep a nice smooth line, consistent speed, and angle through the zones we want you to get your car in. The lead or the chase car then is just basically trying to mirror the line from the lead car. So if the lead car misses the clipping points, you can miss the clipping points. If the lead car takes a strange line, just try to follow his line. We're judging you based off of the lead car's line and how well you can follow them, basically. Contact from the chase car, as long as it doesn't affect the lead car's line, will allow some slight contact. But if you're changing the angle or pushing them wider or narrower, that's going to be a deduction to the chase car. This line of turn number 1 or clip number 1 is a little tricky, and it's not the standard line because we have a new clipping point out here today. So some drivers did this in qualifying, some drivers did not do this in qualifying. If you don't go deep enough and you miss that first clip, you're going to be too shallow, and your transition through the center of these 2 corners is going to be a little funky, and it's going to put you in bad shape for clip number 2. So lead car, make sure you try to get deep in that clip number 1. It's actually going to push you almost out to that short white wall. Then you're going to transition and do more of a sweeping turn instead of a hard hairpin turn to get into clip number 2. Then you're in the power alley. So you just power through all the way back, and then it's clips 3, 4, 5 on the back wall. And then once again, you can finish through. You do not have to transition to the next corner, so you can just slide right through the finish. As long as you don't over-rotate before you get past those little red checks, then you're good to go. Yes, sir.
So in areas where we should be on throttle,
Yes.
the lead car is basically coming to a stop. Like they're still sliding, but you can see that they're all throttle.
Yes.
Coming off. Is that pointless?
That's going to be against the lead car. So yeah, if you're decelerating, so really the only places you should be losing speed are really zone 1 and 2. Zone 3, 4, and 5, you shouldn't really lose speed. You'll lose a little bit coming through 5, but you should naturally decrease. So chase cars, keep in mind the lead car is going to be losing speed once he gets through clip number 1 to transition into number 2. So that's really the only decel zone. So if you're the lead car and you do a big deceleration coming into zone 3 and the chase car hits you, that's going to be the lead car's fault, not the chase car's. Good question.
After zone 5, if you're tiring, you'll be on that white number.
Yeah, that's fine. You can drag grass as long as it doesn't affect your angle or your speed or make you crash into the other guy. We don't want the car 100% of the grass, but if you're dragging that left rear tire on the grass, no problem. Any other questions? Top qualifier was Cody. Second Second place qualifier was Fresno. Third place qualifier was Steve Maine. So top three were Steve and Clay. So that is top three. Any other questions before we roll into Tandem? We'll roll through round one. We'll kind of do a reset. Well, it's a little bit different. Usually we just try to roll through round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, depending on how many rounds, but it's pretty tight back here. So after round one, we'll do a quick reset. If you get knocked out, we'll get you guys' cars to the pit. That'll give us a little bit more room. And then if you are knocked out, just don't stand here, stand somewhere else. Leave this section right here for drivers only that are in that round. Cool. Any other questions? One thing that comes up sometimes is we don't do overtakes unless the lead car just spins out. You can finish your run, but we basically kill the run right there, depending on where the crash is. So if your opponent crashes, the run's basically dead right when the crash takes place. So that's probably going to happen. Wall contact is an often question asked. If the lead car taps the wall, that's okay, but if you hit the wall so hard it affects the angle of your car, it's going to be points loss. Got anything else you can think of that we get asked that many times? Okay. We try to keep this fun. We're streaming on YouTube, so we're trying to get some more people to watch.
Like, subscribe, share.
Yeah, we do all those things above. And at the end of the day, this is for fun, guys. I know it's a competition. I know it gets serious. We're doing this to grow the hobby. I'm into the drift hobby myself. That's why we throw these events. That's why we have tracks at 2 of our stores. So thank you for supporting us, supporting our track. We'll keep growing as long as you guys keep on coming.
Thank you, Mike.
Yes, you're welcome. And that's it. That's all I got for you guys. We can get rolling. So, first battle. Kyle's always the first battle, and he's ready. So we got Kyle, and we got MST Mike. And then if you've been to our other events, sometimes we do get the crowd involved. So if you're just watching and want to participate, sometimes we get a little crowd help if we can't make a judging call. Kyle leads, Mike follows. And then just some other quick rules, guys. Like I said before, do not drive on the track. Try to not enter and exit the room either if the run's going on. I mean, imagine this like a sporting event. Just wait until there's no action to try to move around. We don't want to distract the drivers. Not a lot of space back here, so it is tight. All right. And just like that, I think we're ready to roll. We got Kyle. And we got MST Mike. This is round number 1. These drivers are fighting to get into the top 16. And drivers are ready. Track is clear. Judges are ready. First battle of the day, event number 2, Winter Drift Series. Drivers ready at the line. 3, 2, 1, go! Coming out of the gate into zone number 1, little wall-top from your lead car, keeps it clean into the transition zone. Hard angle from your leader, Mike keeping it all over his door, into the power alley, zone 4, 5, solid run. All right, coming up. Change it up. We got Mike leading the way, Kyle chasing him down. Drivers ready at the line. 3, 2, 1, go! Smooth start from your lead car coming into the transition zone. Kyle gets a little bit inside of him, but makes it work. Into the power zone, looking for that wide clip. Oh, the Mike over rotates! And then Kyle's just going to come to the finish smooth right there. Moving on to the next round. Kyle's moving on. All right, next 2 drivers, Zach versus Taylor. Zach's going to lead the way. Taylor's going to chase him down. All right, drivers are ready at the line. Kyle's pulling off track. Track is clear. Judges are ready. Drivers ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Zach leading the way. Taylor chasing him down. A little bit of separation in zone number 1, but Taylor closes the gap into that transition section, looking for zone number 2. Zach gets a fender in it. Now the power alley outside zone. Hardest clip on the course. In the 5. A little contact from your chase car. Through the finish. Change it up. Taylor's going to lead. Zach's going to chase it down. Drivers ready at the line. 3, 2, 1, go. A little bit of separation there. We'll see if that chase car can close the gap. Good transition from your lead car. Taylor looking for zone number 2. Zach did close the gap, but loses into the power alley a little bit. Taylor's running way out there. Oh, and then over rotates and causes Zach to also over rotate. That's going to end the run right there. To the judges. Moving on to the next round. Zach's moving on. Zach's going to move on. On the ground right now, it's going to be Cheeseburger versus Kevin. Cheeseburger's going to lead the way. Cheeseburger versus Kevin. Drivers already at the line. Track is clear. Judges ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Big separation from the lead car. Oh, wall contact though. He gets it righted. Loses some angle. We'll see if Kevin can close the gap coming into the power alley. Zone 3, 4, and 5. Deep in zone 4 for your lead car. Little shot on 5. And Kevin to the finish. Change it up. Kevin's going to lead the way. Cheeseburger's going to follow. Drivers ready at the line. 3, 2, 1, go. Solid, smooth start from your lead car. A little shallow on clip number 1. Cheeseburger trying to keep the speed difference in check right there through the power zone, looking to the outer mountain walls. A little shallow on the clips, but a smooth run. All right. Based off of what happened in both runs, we're going to line you guys up for one more time. Line them up for one more time. First one in again, one more time. Let's see if they can clean those runs up. A couple mistakes from both drivers. We're calling that one even. And you guys are lined up the correct way as well. So
Okay, so I can talk to you.
Kevin's going to lead. We got pep talks coming. A little advice right there. All right, I like it. Kevin's going to lead the way. Cheeseburger's going to chase it down. Drivers ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Solid looking start for your lead car. Way out in clip number 1. Cheeseburger takes it inside line. And Kevin is just slinging it out this run. Looking good for clip 1 and 2. A little shallow in the power alley. Cheeseburger all over his fender through the finish. All right, let's see what happens here. Change it up. Cheeseburger leads. Kevin chases it down. Drivers ready at the line. 3, 2, 1, go. Looking smooth going in the power alley right there. A little bit of Car's throwing down a solid run. Both drivers cleaned up those runs. That was a good looking battle. And moving on to the next round. Cheeseburgers moving on. Cheeseburgers going to move on to the next round. On the ground right now, Nico versus Stephen W. Nico versus Stephen. Nico's going to lead first. Nico's going to lead. Steve's going to take it down. Drivers squeeze in where they want to be. Once again, drivers do have priority stand or seating. Drivers are ready. Track is clear. Judges are ready. Drivers ready at the line. 3, 2, 1, go. Smooth start from your leading car. Steve trying to chase it down. Looking good through zone number 1. Solid transition from your leader. Deep in clip number 2. Coming into the power zone. Way out in 3 and 4 and deep in 5. Steve right there too. Smooth runs. Both drivers still bring things up. Things up. All right, we'll see what shakes out this time around. Steven's going to lead the way. Nico's going to chase it down. Drivers ready at the line. 3, 2, 1, go. Big angle start. Little door banging from your chase car. Doesn't seem to phase the leader at all. Looking good through zone number 2. Solid transition. Both vehicles into the power alley. Looking deep in zone number 4. And into the 5. Moving on to the top 16. Miko's moving on. Miko's moving on. Up next is going to be Eloy and Memo. Is it Memo? All right, got it. Eloy versus Memo to the line. Eloy's going to lead the way. All right, we got Eloy leading the way. Memo's going to chase him down. Drivers ready at the line. Track is clear. 3, 2, 1, go. Solid looking start. Big angle from the lead car deep in zone number 1. Looking smooth, perfect transition. Memo's right there too into the power alley. Lead car putting on a clinic right now. A little shout out first in the grass, but that was finishing in style. Change it up. Solid run, both drivers. Nope. No one called that. All right, we're changing things up. We'll see what happens this run. Track is clear. Drivers ready at the line. 3, 2, 1, go. Solid looking start from your lead car. Oh, and there's an over rotation from your chase car. That's going to kill the run. You guys can still finish out if you want. Moving on to the next round. Memo's moving on. Memo's moving on. Last battle, round number 1. Ricky versus LC. Ricky versus LC. Ricky's gonna lead. Ricky leads. LC's chasing him down. Battling for the last spot in the top 16. Drivers ready at the line. Track is clear. Judges ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Ricky with big speed off the gate. Throwing it deep. Oh, but that causes him to straighten up and go off course. Allows LC to get around and we'll let him run and see how things shake out here. And through the finish. Change it up, change it up. All right, we're changing things up here. LC's gonna lead the way. Drivers ready at the line. 3, 2, 1, go. Smooth speed from your lead car. Taking a shallow line, but keeping it smooth. Ricky all over his door. Coming into the power alley. Solid transition, both cars. Door to door through zone 4 and 5 and through the finish. Anytime there's a spin out or crash or off track situation, it always is tricky for the judges. We're trying to use our best judgment once again. And after looking at those 2 runs, moving on to the next round. LC's going to be moving on. LC's going to be moving on. All right, that is it for round number 1. We can do a quick little reset. So if you haven't driven yet, you are up next. This is round number 2. If you just won a battle, you are also up in this round. So we got 16 drivers left. So let's get all 16 drivers out here on track. If you got knocked out, please put yourself in the pits. Then I'll just be ready. We're going to roll into the drift games after Tandem. So drift game after Tandems. If you did get knocked out, head to the pits. But be ready for the drift game. Right now, I need the 16 drivers that are still in the competition out on track. We are in the top 16. We're just getting all 16 drivers out here. If you won, you're still in. First battle of round number 1 is going to be your top qualifier versus Kyle. That's going to be Cody versus Kyle, battle number 1. Battle number 2. We're going to have Mike B versus Ryan. Mike B versus Ryan. And battle number 3, we're going to have DK versus Zach. DK versus Zach. Battle number 3. Those are your first 3 battles in round number 2. Let's wait until we have all drivers ready And out here, first three battles, Cody versus Kyle, Mike B versus Ryan, TK versus Zach. Those are the first three battles. We're going to wait till we have all 16 drivers at least in the back track area so we can roll through this. Looking for 16 drivers, at least you don't have to necessarily be on track, but just be ready to throw it on track. The first three battles, once again, are Cody versus Kyle, Mike B versus Ryan, TK versus Zach. We're pretty close, I think we'll maybe one short. And someone can yell at Kyle. Oh, yeah, okay, cool. Once again, just to reiterate, because we had a couple of them in the first round, a crash pretty much kills your score, then that driver's going to get a big nothing for that run, the other driver's going to get pretty much the full run. The two decent runs are going to beat one really good run and one crash run. Alright, I think we got all drivers out here. We definitely have our first couple of battle drivers out here, so park your car somewhere. Actually, this spot's pretty solid too. That's pretty cool little grid up area. So we got Cody and we got Kyle. This is top qualifier versus Kyle moving up from round number one. Cody's going to lead first. Kyle's going to chase him down. Yeah, drivers get priority, so shuffle around if you need to.
Hey, Cody, you're getting old.
This is going to be Cody versus Kyle. Cody versus Kyle. This should be a good run. Two pretty seasoned drivers on the line. Track is clear. It looks like drivers are where they want to be. Judges are ready.
Now come on, Kyle.
All right, we are about to kick off round number 2. Everyone where they want to be. You got people shuffling around. Give me 10 more seconds. All right, everyone hold your positions. We are going to kick off this battle. It's going to be Cody leading the way. Kyle's chasing him down. Drivers ready at the line. 3, 2, 1, go. Solid start for both vehicles. Cody big angle, deep in zone number 1. Kyle right there checks up through the transition zone. Cody putting on a solid run so far in that lead car. Throwing it way out through zone number 3. A little shallow on 4. Kyle right there through the finish. Good looking run. Good looking ride. Change it up. Change it up. Kyle's going to be. Cody's going to chase it down. Drivers ready at the line. Judges ready. 3, 2, 1, go. A little bit of a slower start from Kyle this way. Cody's all over his door through zone number 1. Looking for the transition. Cody checks up just a little bit, but keeping it clean. Kyle keeps his feet nice and slow on this run, but very smooth. Deep through zone number 3. Cody still inside. Deep through 4. He's bottom in the finish. Oh man, you guys are already making it difficult on us. But we have a decision. Once again, keep in mind it's a combined run, so we're taking aspects of both runs, your lead and your chase run. Moving on to the next round, to the top 8. Cody's moving on. Alrighty, next battle, we got Mike B versus Ryan. Mike B versus Ryan. Mike's gonna lead first, Ryan's gonna chase. Drivers get choice of where to stand, so feel free to move around if you need to. It's going to be Mike B versus Ryan. Everyone looks like they're where they want to be. Track is clear. Judges are ready. Drivers ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Big speed from your lead car coming into zone number 1. Deep in zone number 1, throwing out to the white wall. Transition through zone number 2. Ryan holds his own through the power alley, throwing it way out wide, but Mike put on a kid in the lead car. We're changing things up here. Ryan's going to lead. Mike's going to chase it down. Driver's ready at the line. 3, 2, 1, go. Solid looking start. Good looking proximity from your chase car. Ryan all over zone 1 and 2 clip boxes. Into the power alley. Looking for a transition. Giving a little bump because of the deceleration. Deep in zone 4 and zone 5. All right. After some discussion from the judge panel, we're gonna line you guys up for one more time. Line them up. Different mistakes in different areas, different advantages in different areas. So let's line them up for one more time. Gonna switch the order. You guys got it. Ryan's gonna lead. Mike's gonna chase it down. Track's clear. Driver's ready at the line. 3, 2, 1, go. Solid looking start once again for both these drivers. Beautiful through zone number 1. Mike all over Ryan's rear fender into the power zone, looking for that outer clip. Clips the wall, but keeps it together. The lead car deep in zone number 5 as well. Mike all over the fender. Change it up. Let's see what happens there. You guys definitely bettered that same run from last time. Hard to call. We'll see what happens here. Mike's going to lead. Ryan's going to chase it down. Driver's ready at the line. 3, 2, 1, go. Big angle initiation from your lead car. Deep in zone number 1. Even taps the wall. Ryan closes that gap up through zone number 2. Into a power alley, Mike big angle, looking for three, gets it, 4, Ryan closing the gap, going through the finish. Moving on after 2 beautiful runs. Mike B's moving on, Mike B's moving on. On the ground right now, it's going to be DK versus Zach. DK versus Zach. DK is going to lead the way. Zach's going to chase him down.
Exited itself.
All right, we got DK and we got Zach. DK put down the 4th place qualifier of the day. Zach bumping up from the last round. So we'll see what happens on this run. Track is clear. Drivers are where they want to be. Judges ready. Drivers ready at the line. 3, 2, 1, go. Coming out of the gate smooth. A little bit of separation from your lead car. Deep in zone number 1. Coming through 2. Zach closes the gap into the power alley here. Throwing it out to the wall. Way outside of the mountain pass. Your lead car. Zach closes the gap through the finish. Alright, we're going to change things up here. Zach's going to lead the way. DK's going to chase it down. Drivers ready at the line. 3, 2, 1, go! A little slower start. DK all over that lead car. Oh, clips the white wall way out there. That's the line we want to see from the leader. A little bit of wall contact in zone number 2, but they get collected into the mountain pass, high-speed section, power out through zone 5. Another set of beautiful tandem runs. You guys putting on a show out there. But the judges have a decision. Moving on to the top 8. DK's moving on. DK's moving on. Next battle is going to be Cheeseburger versus Q. Cheeseburger versus Q. After this battle, it's going to be Miko versus Fresno. Miko versus Fresno. You guys are next. On the ground right now, it's going to be Zach versus, or no, not Zach. Q versus Cheeseburger.
You got a legal mod.
Q's gonna lead. Q's gonna lead. All right, drivers are ready and where they want to be. Track is clear. Judges ready. Drivers ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice smooth start. Cheeseburger takes an aggressive initiation line that closes the gap through zone number 1 into the transition section of number 2. Through power alley into the mountain pass. A solid looking run. Both drivers. Oh, but Cheeseburger rotates and Q throws it to the finish. Change it up, change it up. All right, we got Cheeseburger leading the way. Q chasing down. Track's clear. Drivers ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Good looking start, both vehicles. Oh, an over rotation from your lead car is going to kill the run right there. And moving on to the next round after a solid first run. Q's going to be moving on. Q's moving on. All right, on the ground right now it's going to be Fresno versus Miko. Up next is going to be Boosie versus Rob. Busani versus Rob up next. After that, it's going to be Steve Maines versus Memo. So right now we got Fresno versus Miko. Fresno is going to lead. Miko chases first. Fresno versus Miko. This will be a good battle. Two very seasoned drivers. A lot of points on the board today. Remember, you get 5 points for every battle you're in towards the winner point series. So the more drivers at an event, the more chance of point scoring. Right now, we got Fresno versus Miko. Track is clear. Judges are ready. Drivers look ready. Drivers ready at the line. 3, 2, 1, go. Smooth start from Fresno. Solid initiation. Deep in zone number 1. Miko clearing in perfectly. Perfect transition through zone number 2 into the power alley. Little wall tap through your lead car, but gets it right in zone number 3, 4, and door to door through the finish. Solid run, changing up. Miko's gonna lead. Fresno's gonna chase him down. Drivers ready at the line. 3, 2, 1, go. Door start, a little bit of contact from your chase car. Doesn't affect the lead car whatsoever. Looking smooth through zone number 2 into the power alley. Looking wide for zone number 3, 4, and door to door through the finish once again. Moving on to the top 8. Miko's moving on to the top 8. On the ground right now, it's going to be Busani versus Rob. Busani versus Rob. Busani's going to lead. Rob's going to chase him down. Everyone's getting situated. Judges are ready. Drivers are ready. Busani's going to lead the way. Rob's going to chase him down. Drivers ready at the line. 3, 2, 1, go. Big power in both of these cars. Looking solid out there through zone number 1 into the transition section. Zone number 2, door to door. Rob all over Busani's fender into the high speed zone. Busani getting huge angle through zone 4 and 5 through the finish. All right, we're changing things up. Rob's going to lead. Busani's going to chase him down. Drivers ready at the line. 3, 2, 1, go. Solid start through the initiation zone. A little wide from your lead car. Taps the wall, but keeps it collected there. Busani still all over his door through the high-speed zone. Door to door through zone 4 and 5 in the finish. Moving on to the top 8. Busani's moving on. Busani moves on to the top 8. All right, we got 2 battles left in the top 16. I need Steve Mays and Memo on the line. Battle number 2 is going to be LC versus Sketty. Right now it's going to be Mays versus Memo. Look at that. Giving neighborly advice. That is the line. All right, we got Mains versus Memo. Mains is going to lead first, so swap spots. Mains versus Memo. Mains versus Memo. Track is clear. Judges are ready. Drivers ready at the line. 3, 2, 1, go. Solid looking start. Lead car deep in zone number 1. Chase car has to check up right there into the transition zone. He's going to lose the proximity. Steve now putting down the power through zone 3. Looking for 4. Gets the tire in there and deep in 5 through the finish. Change it up, change it up. Memo's going to lead the way. Mains going to chase it down. Drivers ready at the line. Track is cleared. 3, 2, 1, go. Solid start. Both vehicles. A little bit of contact. But keeps it clean for the lead car. Steve trying to clear that line into the transition zone. Dragging wall right there through zone number 2. Now door to door into the mountain pass. Looking for that outer clip. Zone number 3, 4, and 5 through the finish. Moving on to the top 8. Stephen Mains moving on to the top 8. Final battle of round number 2 is going to be LC versus Spaghetti. Spaghetti is going to lead the way first. LC is going to chase it down. Winner of this battle gets the last spot in the top 8. Drivers are getting where they want to be. We got some reshuffling happening real quick. All right, drivers are at the line. Track is clear. Spaghetti's going to lead the way. LC's going to chase it down. Drivers ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Solid looking start. Spaghetti way out there bumping the wall. LC takes an inside line, but gets it right through zone number 2, coming into the high-speed section. Spaghetti way out there in zone 3. That's what we've seen so far. In the finish, putting our kick in the lead run. LC comes into the finish too. Let's change it up, change it up.
Woo! Get strong, get strong.
LC's going to lead the way. Spaghetti's going to chase it down. Drivers ready at the line. 3, 2, 1, go. Solid looking initiation from your lead car. Gets a tire into zone number 1 through the transition section. Zone number 2, door to door. Spaghetti giving it room to transition into the high-speed section. A little wall tap from your lead car. Keeps it clean. Through the finish. Solid. Finish one there.
That'll be good.
Taking the last spot in the top 8. Spaghetti's taking the top 8 spot, number 8, and we are in round number 3. Once again, if you got knocked out, feel free to snag your car and drop it in the pits and then come back out and watch in the spectator zone. But keep the driver's area free for these top 8 drivers. So we need our top 8 drivers to make their way to the track. It's going to be Cody, Mike B, DK, Q, Miko, Busani, Mains, and Spaghetti. Good lifesaver drivers in already. 8 drivers. Top 8 drivers, bring them out. First round is going to be Cody versus Mike B. Cody versus Mike B. These are going to be some good runs. If you did get knocked out, remember, come on back and watch, because we might need to gauge the crowd. Some of these are going to be real tight. So if you were still in it, come on back and watch. Or if you got knocked out, come on back and watch. But we do need all top 8 drivers out on the track. All top 8 drivers out on the track. Okay, we got all 8 drivers out here. DK's just not on the track. All right, first battle is going to be Cody versus Mike B. Cody versus Mike B.
MC1 versus MC1.
Cody leads first. Mike's going to chase it. Cody leads the way. Mike's going to chase it down. These are going to be some good runs. Come on in and watch. Grab a spot. We're down to 8 drivers left. 8 drivers left. I think maybe the racket going backwards with the fan. All right, it's going to be Cody leading. Mike chasing. Track is cleared. Judges are ready. Drivers ready at the line. 3, 2, 1, go. Cody coming out of the gate with some good speed. Mike, perfect angle and proximity through zone number 1, looking into zone number 2. Oh, Cody's dragging the wall, but Mike's still all over his rear fender into the power alley. Deep in zone number 3 and 4. And through the finish. That was perfect. Chance run, both drivers. Since we're live streaming, we actually have like a little quick instant replay too, which is pretty cool. So we're just gonna give it one more watch just in case. Alright, we're ready for round number 2 of this battle. It's going to be Mike lead the way. Cody's going to chase him down. Drivers are ready. Judges are ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Mike coming out of the gate first this time. Cody right on his back fender. Huge angle through zone number 1 from your lead car. That's what we want to see. Big angle through zone 2 as well. But Cody not giving him any room for a mistake into the power section. Zone number 4 and zone number 5. That was 2 amazing, near perfect runs. Well, we do have a decision. Moving on to the final floor. Mike B's moving on. Mike B's moving on. All right, on the ground right now, it's going to be DK versus Q. DK versus Q. Up next is going to be Nico versus Busani. Right now, DK versus Q. DK is going to lead first.
Oh, we already started.
This is, you guys qualified number 4 and number 5, so it's interesting how this is shaking out.
This might be a
We got DK leading the way, Q's chasing him down. Two very good drivers on the line. This is definitely going to be a good battle. Trying to get a spot in the final four. Track is clear. Drivers are ready. Judges are ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Looking smooth through the first zone. Two a little bit inside. DK hand way out there. Transitioning beautifully. Way deep in zone number 2 into the high speed section. Q throwing the fender all over DK. Making him work for it on that lead run. And through the finish. That was good stuff right there, boys. Good stuff. Change it up. Q's going to lead. DK is going to chase it down. Judges ready. Drivers ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Big speed out of the gate. DK whipped it a little hard, but made it up through zone number 1. Q very smooth through zone number 2, looking for a big transition into the mountain section. Deep in zone number 3 and 4. Keep the ball through. Moving on to the final four. DK is moving on. DK moves on to the final four. On the ground right now, Nico versus Busani. Nico versus Busani. Busani leads. Busani leads. Nico chases. Moving some stuff. Come on, 1 second until we get cars and people where they want to be. All right, now we are clear on the track. Drivers are where they want to be. We got Busani leading the way. Nico chasing him down. Drivers ready. Judges ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Big speed from the lead car out the gate, coming through the transition zone into 1. Deep in zone 1, transition to zone 2. Nico right inside of him, looking for that power zone. Door to door to that section. Busani way deep in the finish. All right, we're changing things up. Nico's going to lead the way. Busani's going to chase him down. Drivers are ready. Judges are ready. Track's clear. 3, 2, 1, go. Busani not giving Nico an inch of room. Nico has to check up a little bit from the pressure from behind into the zone. Number 3 way out there. Busani all over Nico's door through zone 4 and 5.
Do you agree?
All right, we're gonna watch some instant replays just to see. Okay. But the judges do agree. Very minor mistakes, but luckily we can watch the replays, so it makes it a little bit easier to see. So moving on to the final four, based off of both of those last runs. Miko's moving on. Miko's moving on. On the ground right now for the final spot in the final four is going to be Steve Maines versus Sketty. Maines is going to lead the way. Maines is going to lead the way. Stevie. All for fun. I do have just put a little plug in. We could probably do this right before the drift game, but I got some giveaways, and everyone that's entered into the competition today has a chance. So don't meet immediately after Tandems. You might give up a chance to win some free stuff from our sponsors. And plug. All right. We got Steve. We got Spaghetti. This is for the last spot in the top four. Judges are ready. Drivers, you ready, Steve? Okay, Steve's ready. At the line. 3, 2, 1, go. Steve leads the way. Solid angle. Big angle through zone number 1. Sketty all over his door, though. Making him work for it. Not giving him any room into the power alley zone. A little bit of a gap created by the lead car. Deep in zone number 4. Drags the ball through the finish. It's getting high in here. Change it up. Everyone's getting fired up. We're getting down to the final four here. Sketty is going to lead the way. Steve's going to chase it down. Track is clear. Judges are ready. Drivers are ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Good looking initiation. Both vehicles, big angle, both vehicles into the transition zone. Perfect transition. A little walk out from the lead car. Going into the power alley, door to door, better defender, and through the finish. Those were two fantastic runs. Moving on to the last spot in the top four. Steve Maines moving on. Steve Maines moving on. We are down to 4 drivers. 4 drivers to go. Battle number 1 is going to be Mike B versus DK. Battle number 2 is going to be Nico versus Steve Maines. You guys drive here together?
That's how it worked out.
Not trying to end any friendships today. Remember, this is all fun. This is all fun. We got 4 more events, 3 more events in the winter session. So you got plenty of chances to come back and win again. But we are down to 4 drivers. So battle number 1 is going to be Mike B versus DK. And DK is going to lead first. All right. It is going to be DK lead the way. Mike B chasing him down. We are down to 4 extremely good drivers looking for some good battles here. That's pretty sweet. DK is going to lead the way. Mike's going to chase him down. Track is clear. Judges are ready. Drivers ready at the line. 3, 2, 1, go! DK leading the way, looking good through zone number 1 into transition section into zone number 2. Mike all over his door, making work for it in the power alley. Big angle from your lead car, sliding up and zone 45. Mike right there as well. Through the finish. All right, we're changing things up. Mike's going to lead. DK's going to chase him down. Winner of this battle goes to the finals. Drivers ready at the line. 3, 2, 1, go. Big speed from your lead car. Mike B. Big angle as well in zone number 1. DK all over his door. A little contact, checks up. That's going to give Mike B a little bit of separation through the power alley, but DK now all over his door through zone 3, 4, and then through the finish. We have a decision. Moving on to the finals. Mike B's moving on. Mike B's moving on. A very minor mistake was the difference between a one more time and a moving on. So, yeah, we can tell you. Yeah, there was a little bit of almost an over rotation or like a checkup right there from the chase car on the second run, and that lost proximity in an entire turn. The other driver did not lose any proximity in any turn, so we gave it to that driver.
Hey, after the pump, can I get it one more time?
Yes, grudge matches. All right, on the ground right now, Miko, Steve Maines. Steve Maines. Hug it out, shake it out. Whatever we got to do before. We're leaving here friends. We're leaving here friends. Maines is going to lead first. Maines leading first. Yeah. We are going to battle for third, too, so make sure DK stick around. You're already sticking around, so you're battling for third after this battle. Yeah, we got Maines leading the way. Nico chasing him down. Getting close to the finals here. Drivers are ready at the line. Judges are ready. Are the judges ready? All right, judges are ready. Track's clear. Drivers, 3, 2, 1, go. Solid engagement with the driver. Chase car a little bit inside, going through zone number 2, hanging way out there. A little wall contact, checks it up. Now the proximity is very tight in the high-speed section, a little bit inside from your lead car. Miko all over his door. Changing it up. Miko's gonna lead the way. Maines is gonna chase it down. Drivers ready at the line. 3, 2, 1, go. Door to door through the start. Even gave him a little fender tap. Perfect transition from your chase car. Miko looking solid in the clip so far in that outer mountain section. Thrown it down. Steve a little bit inside of it and keeps it clean. Moving on to the finals. Miko's moving on. Miko moves on to the finals. We are going to battle for third place first, though, so it's going to be DK versus Steve. DK versus Steve for third. Steve leads first. He's qualifier number 3. You were qualifier number 4, DK. So this is actually a true battle based off of qualifying positions. This is qualifier 3 and 4 on the line, battling for third right now. Maines is going to lead. DK is going to follow. Drivers ready at the line. 3, 2, 1, go. 2 short bodies. This will be a good battle. Big angle coming in zone number 1 through clip number 2. DK all over it for the transition section of number 3. Steve a little inside there, but gets to the line on 4 and 5 with the wall tag. We're changing things up. DK's gonna lead. Steve's gonna chase it down. Drivers ready at the line. Steve, deep stage. 3, 2, 1, go. Door to door, looking solid through zone number 1. Transition into zone number 2. Still door to door. Steve not giving any room. Oh, but can't transition there. Up on his fender a little too much. We'll see if DK teammate finish. And taking third place is going to be DK after that battle. DK's going to come on third. And now Miko might be and Miko. Mike B is going to lead. Mike B is going to lead first. Miko is going to chase it down. This is for all the marbles for today, event number 2 of our winter series. All right, Mike's going to lead first. Miko's going to chase him down. Track's clear. Judge number 4 is awake. Track is clear. Judges ready. Drivers ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Solid start from IndyCar. Big angle looking for zone number 1. Deep in zone number 1. Miko all over his door. Solid transition. Big angle both cars. Less in transition to the high speed section. Looking for zone 4 and 5 through the finish. Solid run. Take it up. All right, we'll see what happens here. Close the call after round number 1 of the final battle. We got Miko leading the way. Mike going to chase him down. Track is clear. Drivers ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Solid start. Mike all over Miko's door. Miko keeping it smooth in zone number 1 through the transition section of zone number 2. Mike still all over his door. Into the high speed section. Laying it down. Sideways. Holding the letter.
Good work, good work.
And taking the top spot of event number 2 of our indoor winter drift series, Mike B takes home the gold, Miko takes home second, and DK takes home third. All right, we're gonna get ready for drift games. If I can get first, second, and third right here real quick, so we can get a photo. If you want to compete in the drift game, get your car and bring it back out to the track. We're gonna get set up for the next event. So drift games right next. I do need top 3 at my table real quick for a photo.